I'm Cameron Cheats with Queerty. I'm so excited to talk to the two of you today about Drag Me to Dinner. It's the most delightful thing I've ever seen. I'm so excited to get into it. So fun.
Great.
You know, I know on some level this wonderful show is born out of your own love of hosting dinner parties. So I was wondering what the two of you remember about maybe the first one you hosted together. Are there good memories of it? Did it go well that we remember?
Wow, David is a miraculous human being. He sort of levels up everything that he touches. When we first started dating, we'd be around friends who had babies and little kids, and they would sort of flock to him like the Pied Piper. And so it was like, if I ever had kids, it would be with that one. And same when he has friends over for a meal, it suddenly is like there's games and conversation starters and themes, and it's like turns into a better event. So I knew that this show would be safe in his hands. I don't even remember what our first dinner party was. It was probably, you were doing Gypsy on Broadway, so it was probably some sort of dinner party with Kate Reinders.
I don't think we did. I don't think we started entertaining until we got to Los Angeles, because New York really doesn't.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
I think the first party we had was a big Christmas party. It wasn't a sit-down dinner party. That's when we sort of like got to the other house where we had a big actual dining room table and
David knows his way around a Christmas party.
You know what though? We used to do those cookie decorating parties where we have all our friends, all of our artistic friends come, and I'd put all the cookies out, and then everyone would sort of change the cookies to make them like gay Santa with his dick out and like before kids.
Ellen, by the way, was delicious.
Yeah. Neil, you sort of tapped into this a little bit. I think it's so interesting. You know, when you're dating someone, you get to know them just one-on-one and who they are interpersonally. But to then see someone open themselves up as like a host at a party, that's a whole other side. And you can learn a lot more about someone in that way. How did David in that mode surprise you then as a host?
David is one of those people who sets his expectation levels pretty high, because why not? We have one life. It's short. Let's do it. If you're going to do it, make a concerted effort to have it be as good as it can be. His involvement in Drag Me to Dinner, he was kind of hands-on everything. Like, he was very involved in the choosing of the queens. He was the expert on camera and was giving them actual tips whether the cameras were rolling or not. He got to play a character of his aunt Sue as sous chef and show off some of his comedy chops. He also got to be one of the judges at the end and give his opinions on things. So David is throughout it, and I think the show is all the better because of him.
I wanted to ask, speaking of the show, I think the two of you certainly in your lives have a massive Rolodex, a long invite list of folks you can invite in to your parties. So I wonder, for this show in particular, why was it important for you to feature drag artists in this way?
Drag queens always make parties way more fun. Drag queens are our muses. They're our superheroes of the gay community. Without them, I don't think we could survive. We need that anchor. We need those idols in the community. That's who we look to for entertainment and comedy and light, and who threw the first brick at Stonewall. It was a drag queen. Well, trans woman and drag queen. Without them, we would be nothing as a community. So to have those come together, all being fun, it's all fun, yes, but in all seriousness, what I find so amazing about the drag community is that they're so inclusive. They may throw shade and they may read each other to filth, but there's a sisterhood in the drag community that's so tight. They love each other. Bianca Del Rio will throw some around all of these girls, but she has such a deep love for all of them and will do whatever she can for them. And that's what's so brilliant about it. It is inclusive. So we're bringing these things together, we just also wanted to have a laugh,
I'm inspired by the duality of drag queens, that they can be glamour and shade. That it's
Man
like
and woman.
gorgeous gown,
you know,
but also they're putting their own makeup on in the kitchen next to like a refrigerator light. Like I sort of am in awe of them. I find them magicians, and I've always been drawn to magic. So
of course,
able to show them off in any way has been an honor.
Thank you both so much for your time, and thanks for sharing the show with everyone.
Thank you, Cameron.
It's so fun. So thank you.
I hope so. We'll see.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more from us at Queerty, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.